Hello. This I think that might be too loud. I don't know. Did I touch anything? Hello everyone. Welcome back. Let me know if everything sounds reasonable. Playing Calamity. We just got this weapon. So yeah, Martian conduit plating. That's why. Very interesting weapon. It actually works. Isn't that wonderful? Shoots through walls. That's nice. Maybe Star Shooter upgrade? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell the DPS, right? Because this... Okay, the DPS is pretty high. But for this, I'll just put it away. I guess I can do this and it's already stronger. Then you can charge it up. Is it worth it to charge it up though? Because you can already get pretty good damage just by spamming it. Or the full charge. I guess that is pretty strong. But it's probably not worth the DPS. These kinds of charge weapons I think are really interesting. But you really need to know like when it's worth it to do a certain like firing mode. Because usually there's two ways I can think of it. One is that not charging it is stronger in terms of DPS. But while you're charging it, you're gaining damage. So if the enemy is like invincible for a short time, you might as well be charging up a higher damage shot because you can't be dealing damage anyway, right? And the moment they become vulnerable, you hit them and you can just go back to your regular damage, right? Or the other way you can do that is the normal shots are weaker because they're easier. Like all you need to do is just spam click, right? But if you perfectly time your charge shots, then maybe the DPS ends up being higher, right? So like for more effort, for more skill, you can get more damage out of the same weapon. Now the thing is like, how do you know which one to do? Can you know the like DPS values for each method? I don't know. Sometimes it's like some other use, like maybe the charge shot like is piercing, but the normal shot isn't. Then it's like it's pretty obvious to know which one you want to use. Anyway, enough of that. We're playing Calamity. And what are we doing? I believe I just defeated Golem. Nope, more than Golem. Empress of Light, right? All these bosses too. But these guys you can kind of fight whenever. Betsy. Do I care? I guess this is a pretty strong weapon. That is piercing, right? Or this weapon. Oh wow, the projectile speed. That's because of this accessory. Greatly increases projectile velocity. So actually if I get rid of this, it doesn't look different at all. That's noticeable. I think these are just unique type of projectile. Oh hey dude. Maybe I'll do the old one's army, but when I have like a stronger set, so I'm not so I don't have to do it multiple times. I'm gonna do it that event. I'd rather do it on my first try and not even think about it. But there's a lot of options. I believe the pumpkin moon is something I wanted to do, and I just got all these pumpkins, right? Moon medallion. I could try this right away. Hello. Learn how to rename items using resource packs. Man, I feel like maybe I should go and make a Terraria mod. Because I have like the ideas that I have don't actually sound that difficult. They're mostly just like They mostly involve just taking a pre-existing weapon and modifying it slightly, or adding new weapons that are basically like very like similar to other items, just with like slightly different stats and like ways of acquiring them, right? Like surely like if like a sword, right? Here's the sword, and this is like just like the very basic like sword template. It's a weapon that you swing. It has like damage. It has critical strike. It has a sprite, and like that determines. Actually, I don't know what determines the hitbox. Probably the sprite, or maybe just the size. I don't know. But you can make a new sword probably just by copying another sword and just changing the stats of the sprite, right? There's like tutorials for that I've seen that I feel like you could just follow along with, and it'd be very easy. So how hard would it be to take another weapon that's just slightly more complicated and just do the same thing? Even just changing the stats or the sprites can make a weapon feel unique, especially if it's in a different part of progression. Like the Scourge of the Corruptor. That's the corruption biome chest in the dungeon. Scourge of the Corruptor. That's like one of my favorite weapons in the game. But it's only that tiny portion of the game you can use it for. Like right after Plantera, if you go straight for the dungeon and you get it, it's a weapon that you can use up until, I don't know, Golem. Here's Plantera, right? These are all Calamity bosses. Then you defeat Golem with the new weapon that you have. And then I feel like it gets outclassed. Like very, very soon after that. So like a few more weapons that are like that, I think would be really nice. Or a slight buff to the Corruptor itself. Anyway, I think I think we gotta do this event. This is a nice flat area to do this. It might cause some harm to the NPCs. I want to see how much this pierces. It also inflicts First Flame, which is actually kind of irrelevant. Oh, it pierces a lot. Is this the fully charged one pierce? No. So that actually is probably a lot weaker. Let's have a little bit of inaccuracy. Yeah. That's. I mean, I don't think that's an unreasonable way to do it. It's actually bad to fully charge it. Let's remember that. Because you either randomize the direction and then the speed, or you might as well just randomize the speed and it also randomizes the direction a little bit, you know? You get 2 in 1. Yeah, maybe it should be the other way around. I guess that's fine. If the fully charged shot is like worth the DPS on a single target, then it probably would be fine. But I don't think it does enough damage. Because each of these shots does like 300 damage. It's like actually quite good. Like actually, I could probably 2-shot these guys. You just fire a glowing sphere of bullets. That reminds me of the magnet sphere. Oops. Once again. Gale is not charging it up too much, funnily enough. The magnet sphere is a really fun weapon. I wish there were more weapons like that. There was a mod, a super old mod, for like 1.0, or like before 1.1. You know, I don't think there was hard mode yet. And that mod had spell tomes that were categorized by tier. And so you had your, you know, maybe it is worth the damage. You would have like your healing tome and it would heal you like 20 health. But then eventually you get like tier 2 healing tome that would heal you like 40 health. And you would like acquire all these new spells like the fire fireball and then like the ice or the whatever. And I guess that's a very basic magic system. I think it was a fun idea. And the new spell tomes, the higher tiers, did have unique effects. It wasn't just like more damage, more healing. They like bigger AoE, different new sprites for each new tier. I think that kind of thing would be nice. And it doesn't have to be tiers, it could just be basic upgrades. But like think about the Nimbus Rod, right? Or I guess the Crimson Rod too. It's a magic weapon where you can place it on the cloud and it rains. And then the Nimbus Rod upgrade lets you place it on 2 clouds, and each cloud also does more damage, right? So it's like you get you know, and like maybe a tier 3 like upgrades to the Nimbus Rod would let you place more clouds, or maybe each cloud would be like have like a larger area of effect. I don't know. I think there's ways you can keep expanding on some weapons. Oops, I just clicked off the window. Hold up, I should compare this against other weapons I have. You know, it probably is worth it. Actually trying this out a little bit. Like, doing that much damage instantly is actually really powerful. Only way it crits though. The crit helps so much. It's just double damage instantly. And it's not piercing. So actually, I think against bosses, it is worth charged up full. The clouds seal you when you're under it? Is that a Splatoon thing? I guess that makes sense, right? Do I even have the weapon that I want yet? I don't think so. I'm not killing enemies very fast. If I had like a battle potion and a water candle, I could make better use of piercing just by hitting more enemies at once. Obviously, like making a mod takes a lot of effort. And like exponentially more so the more you want to like add unique things. If you're like slightly reworking some mechanic that's already in vanilla, you just take vanilla things and change them, right? But if you want to add a new boss, then it's like, okay, you need a new sprite, you need a new AI to control the boss mechanics. Maybe you need a bunch of new items that the boss drops. And then maybe eventually you want new music for that boss, you know? You can kind of keep expanding the scope. And then across like an entire game, that's like maybe like 5 bosses. Honestly, like the low end, like a lot of mods have more than that. There we go. No, I think they got rid of it. So the stake launcher, I think it used to have an upgrade added by the Calamity Mod, but they got rid of it, which is sad because it was a really good weapon. But I guess there's already so many like piercing weapons that they decided it was kind of pointless. I guess that's fair. But I was a fan of that weapon specifically. That's all I wanted to check, really. Yeah. And this isn't an upgrade either. Is it actually strong? Nope, it's super weak. That's unfortunate. So the Pumpkin Moon decided that they were gonna add a bunch of weapons that have unique weapon types or unique ammo. So explosive jack-o'-lantern, fakes, candy corn. Ooh, spooky hook. I actually really like this. Actually, like none of these weapons have upgrades at all, except for this one, which then upgrades into this. So like this is worth getting, and also for Xanus, but you know, I don't even know if that's worth it. So that didn't really get me anything at all. Yeah. Then is there anything that I actually there's definitely something I want from the Frost Moon. So let's take this one more seriously. I can get some extra potions. I think the other potions might still be active. Yeah, 10 minutes. Although that might not be enough, so I'll get one more set. Be safe. Nope, I want to go here. And not you, it's you. So battle potion. And okay, Zerg potion. That's actually probably too far. I will grab, you know what? Heart Lantern. And just water candle, nothing else. Yeah, that's fine. Also, I feel like this could be a little bit longer. Thing is, I don't know if I don't know if I'd want to leave a big gap in the floor like this, right? If I built a platform that went all the way across, would enemies just fall down here and kind of make it like inconvenience? Otherwise, I'd just have to fill it in completely with dirt, and that sounds like it'd take a long time. Yeah, I'll just do it all here. Same for the last event. All right. Once again, don't do that. I feel like enemy behavior is inconsistent with platforms. Like sometimes they'll fall down, sometimes they won't. Okay, remember to only charge it once. Yeah. Or like sniper rifles. That's another like weapon archetype that I am a fan of, but there's not really many weapons of that type. Like there's musket. I guess you can count the musket, right? And what's the upgrade to the musket? I don't think there really is one. And then you get the sniper rifle in the hardware dungeon, and that's it. It's only 2 weapons that fit that type. So what you could do, can I start bouncing nightmares? Even PvP games. But you could just take the musket or the sniper rifle, change the damage stat, and then make it drop somewhere else in the game, and you would like have a new weapon, and it wouldn't even be that bad. Maybe you'd want to add on some unique effects just to make it not boring. Maybe you can make an upgrade to the Clucker assault rifle that makes it like way stronger but shoots slower. So it's like a sniper rifle, but it still has the burst fire. That could be interesting. Yeah. Okay, let's try another weapon against. You know what? No, that's actually just weaker. This one. Yeah, it really is stronger than everything else. But that's nice. Hey, I believe I actually want an item from the Ice Queen. Like all the hearts that build up on the floor from the bosses. Eventually you can get to the point where you kill the bosses fast enough that the hearts that they drop can heal you more than the damage they can deal you. So you just tank all of their shots and just heal up constantly by killing them. Does the North Pole have an upgrade? It might. It probably does. It's probably using the elemental or the Terra Spear or something like that. If I get the item, I can check. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry, guys. Okay, now we got a lot of guys to do with. I don't like that this inflicts a debuff damage over time. It's like in between each shot that takes quite a long time. You're still dealing a little bit of extra damage. Maybe if the DOT was particularly strong and long lasting, you could hit multiple enemies, multiple different enemies, and it would actually spread out the damage to increase your damage a lot. Maybe you hit like you're fighting two like strong enemies at the same time, and you inflict them both with the DOT, and it deals like I don't know, an extra few thousand damage to each, just by keeping the DOT active. But it's only Cursed Flame, so it's not really that strong. Goblin Tinker's back. Like I do have a setting enabled, all those NPCs show up at the night. Normally they can only chirp during the day. It's really annoying. Because you have to wait for the time. I guess it doesn't matter with the Calamity because you can just change the time whenever you want. Does anyone know? Is there potentially a mod that changes bows? So they have to like draw them back? So basically it would turn them into like a charging weapon, where it takes quite a long time per shot. But like it would also significantly increase the damage output to make it worth it. Am I really not going to get this? That's the different enemy drop. I'm pretty sure it's the Ice Queen. And maybe there could be more repeaters added in the early game to like maintain like the rapid fire type of weapons. There we go. Does it have an upgrade? It does. So I think this was worth it. Overhaul this one? Overhaul. I'm good though. Not a huge fan of overhaul because it changes a lot, and I guess that's exactly the point. I respect it. It goes all out in a direction that I don't like, but you know it's free to do that. There we go. Okay, I think that's everything that I want. So goodbye. Oh, the buffs ran out too. Hello? So the spooky hook is just a direct upgrade? Okay. That's fine. Razor Pine. This weapon is very cool. I'm a fan of the Razor Pine. And this weapon. But okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this, okay? Chain gun is usually a very strong weapon at this stage of the game. This is like usually your best gun. Actually, 2000 DPS, it's not that bad. That's actually pretty good. It's actually comparable to this weapon, but it doesn't have piercing. But it uses unique bullets, so you could have like another effect on this. Or was that the point blank damage bonus? Maybe. It's actually kind of hard to tell. But I got the snowman cannon, which means I can make this actually not far from now. I can get this pretty soon. So let's get some rockets. And also I think the armor, yeah, armors that I have is fine. Also this is a pretty cool weapon. It's not using any upgrades for some reason. I'm not gonna use this chain gun, of course. And I can upgrade this pretty soon too. And this, for whatever reason, he's using this upgrade, which quite far from now. Anyway, that's those events done. Ravager. Oh, So this guy. It is. Well, okay. Miracle Matter. That is quite far from now. So I don't need this immediately. Right, I could farm this later when I have much stronger weapons and I can like farm it multiple times in a row. Yeah, I can do that. And this is used for this weapon, which I really like, but I'm not going to use it, of course. Okay. So now, Ravager. Hold on, what did I just get? I guess that's like post or rockets. For whatever reason, this guy's in the ocean. Right, the plague set. And what was the other set? The armor sets? Dude, I forget what it's called. There was another armor set. Maybe it's just used with like one of these basic crafting materials. I'm crowded. This is, yeah. Astral. Lunatic Corpse. Right, this is the set that I wanted to make. And I can make it post Astrum Deus. Yeah. So that's after like a few bosses. And we're not fighting Betsy yet, so I guess I'll fight the Ravager, which is an interesting boss. Ravager is interesting. Yeah, that's all I have to say about them. What are you doing down here? Sure, 2 of them. Why not? Would this be good? Yeah. This is a chaotic boss fight. It's usually very hard to tell what's even going on. Maybe this would be good. Actually, it's not that bad, but it's not as good as it could be. I have adrenaline. How did I get that? The most obvious projectile of all time. Coming to hit me for 200 damage. This is a boss that I think suffers from just too much going on. There's these fireballs, there's these like massive pillars, there's like the rockets, there's the boss himself with like 20 segments as part of him. $23,000 damage, that's pretty good. The way Ravager moves during this phase looks really jank. I'll just say that. Ow! What did I even take damage from? Golem, but he's an underkill fan boss. That's a good comparison. That's pretty much correct. Anyway, you get these geodes and they drop just a ton of items, which is nice. What? Oh, rage buff. That's nice. Shotgun. I think Ravager is such a bizarre boss. Like, I don't even know what's up with them. Anyway. And they're like partially a Golem clone. Right after you fight Golem. Like, here's Golem, and then ignore the events. Mini bosses. Here's Golem, and then here's Ravager. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe if it was like a post Moonlord and like a little bit more interesting and less chaotic. And they haven't been reworked. I mean, they actually have been reworked, like, a lot. Hello, welcome to the stream. We got this cool weapon. It's pretty good. It's maybe a bit overpowered. I don't know. I guess I know exactly what we're gonna do next. While the buffs are still active. So Lunatic Gold has this sphere around him that is basically just there to expand his hitbox because he's tiny and hard to hit otherwise. Why do you teleport over there? Sandstorm, that's nice. Let's just use the fully charged shot against him. Just do damage 10,000 at a time. Or 5,000. 2,000 damage. And then he always summons the copies regardless. Oh, and you're here too. The like most uncommon enemy in the game. Somehow I've ended up taking a lot of damage. Ouch. Random projectile floating in. Okay. Honestly, I feel like I took damage without knowing, like, most of the time. Like, oh, my health appears to have lowered since I last checked. Okay, let's try again. I'd like it to be a little bit brighter. Oh, the spirit of Christmas fades. I'm gonna try to dodge a little bit better this time. Oh, he tries to dodge. He moves like in front of you, so whichever direction you're moving, that's where the preference is. Yeah, I see. Do I want to deal with that guy? You know what? Oh gosh, just random projectiles. I just got lucky there. The other guy's dead. Okay. Do they deal contact damage? I don't think so. They shouldn't. Enemy does not need to deal contact damage. Well, Calamity actually changes a lot of enemies to no longer. See, I didn't take contact damage there. not moving around too much. Oh, that's a fun attack. Where you're just surrounded by bullets all of a sudden. Oh, and that one too. I just hit some random something else. Cool. I love running out of fight time and then lightning just covers the entire floor. I was doing really good until I just took a bunch of damage. Background? Why did the background disappear? Was that the ocean background? Oh, great. So, okay, him teleporting in front of you is actually like a big problem. He will just teleport on top of you and just shoot you immediately. Wow, I feel like I don't understand that fight. Like it felt like it was really easy and I just died randomly. I could just drop this just straight up a whole platinum coin. I get my own dragon. Actually, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll keep that. So weird thing that Calamity does, but oh, I can put this in here. So fighting Lunatic Cultists lets you fight Astrum Deus, or like, actually you can fight Astrum Deus whenever you want, but the items the like crafting materials that you get from Astrum Deus, you can only use in a whatever this is called, Ancient Manipulator. So it's like there's not really a reason to fight them until now, and they're pretty difficult anyway. I did beat them before, like, I beat them like really early in progression one time, but it wasn't worth it at all. Unless they drop a weapon that's just really good. But it takes forever. I don't think it's worth it. So now I can actually make that weapon, I believe. Yeah, so I can just go grab, actually I can just do this right now. I don't even care about some Astrum Deus. So the purple one is here, and this will be my weapon. It's pretty effective at large groups. Anyway, Calamity, I believe, does it? Yeah, Calamity makes the enemies drop the fragments themselves. So if you want, you can just kind of indefinitely farm enemies for the fragments before killing the pillar itself. Also, they separate the pillar enemies into tiers. So like in tier 1, like these guys spawn in, and then like the next tier is like a new set of enemies. Generally, I think the difficulty increases. But now these guys are spawning in the evolution beasts, and these predictors. You know, something that's kind of like the Razor Blade Typhoon. You just fire out projectiles in enemies' general direction, and they all die. See, now the brain dudes are gone, and it's only replaced with the more dangerous enemies like these horrible enemies, whatever they're called. Maybe the floater. Yeah, these kind of suck. It's not that bad with this weapon. Don't do that. I didn't even know they existed. What about the one from the Stardust Pillar that like shoot a big laser? Anyway, actually, I might as well just go. They fire massive laser. I guess that is a. Yeah. That does reveal their location. Just grab all these fragments and these melt blobs, which are a funny kind of item. I guess they're supposed to be the rogue set, right? Yeah. So like each of the pillars corresponds with one of the classes. There's like a melee. Or the solar pillar is for melees, Stardust is for summoners, Nebula is for mage, and then Vortex is for ranged. And then the melt blobs, I guess, are just for rogue since they don't really fit in with the 4 pillars. Huh, slime. That's cool. So the way Calamity does this is that there's each fragment can make a bunch of items, but they don't necessarily need to correspond with the class. But usually they do. So here's the whatever this is. Upgraded for this like there's a whole like upgrade tree for these flower weapons. Mana Rose, Gleaming Magnolia, Arch something, and the Prince. Yeah, I like upgrade chains like this because if you like the first weapon, you're probably gonna like all of them. You can keep upgrading it throughout the game. Although this is actually not that late. This is only like Providence, so this probably falls off once you get to I don't like Doggo. But then you know you can also make the Grand Guardian, and then Scorpio, which I will make right now. It's not that hard. I guess I should also get rockets. Hold up. So how does the cyborg work? There's rockets 1 through 4. Rockets 2 and 4 destroy tiles, but rockets 3 and 4 are stronger than 1 and 2. So how do I get rocket 3? Is it like during the night or something? Oh, that's it. It's just the stronger ammo. Then there's mini nukes. You can also just make them for like cheap. What? You can make these like at the very beginning of hard mode. Actually, that's fine. Blood moons and solar eclipses. Okay, so don't get those, definitely. Oh, this is a convenience item. Yeah. that sounds right. I'm never gonna use darts again. I don't think there's an upgrade to like the dart weapons. And this weapon is actually just like not good. So it is the. Can I even make it at all? Oh, nebulous fragments? Yeah. That's cool. Oh no. It's horribly inconsistent on the dummy. Hopefully that's just because of the weird space. Hold up. Let's find this guy. Do I have enough time for this? I don't know. Party. Party time's over. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, it's actually very weak. Only like 1,000 DPS at most. What did I do? I think I hit the invincible one. Does that make up for the damage? I don't know. I could do this instead. Fire way more rockets. That are probably stronger. Yeah, 3,000 DPS. I don't know. That's kind of unfortunate then. Can you hold up? See if I can make something. So this just acts as a better target. I probably don't even need to use this weapon anymore. It's not. It's kind of outdated now. Are there new rockets in Calamity? Probably. I wouldn't know how to get them. So you can get an additional projectile that does about 2,000 damage. So it is a material still. Yeah, the 6 upgraded later. So I'm gonna want to make all these scorched earth. Oh right, this is this is a fun weapon. Yeah. Unfortunately, it kind of looks like this is just not really that good. Oh, that's fun though. I guess I could reforge it. It does have aiming time. You know, I guess it's decent for a homing weapon. It's very similar to this. You know what? I'll use it. Just because it's new. And it's like, it's supposed to be like the next strongest weapon. Um, yep, not reading that. Like, I'll use it because of that, but I'm not entirely convinced that it's actually that much stronger. Anyway, I guess it's time for Titan parts. Should I do the rest of the pillars first? This, oh, hello, that guy. Hold up, is there, I can't even tell what time it is. So it's, nighttime now. That's fun. Didn't do much damage though, because he was still invincible. Damage falls off though. Ooh, hello lasers. I could try this weapon. Maybe the AoE, like the big shot, does a lot of damage. Maybe not. I don't know, I can't really tell. I did pretty good though. Don't want to do that. Split. 2 bosses now. Even more worms per worm. This is a very large boss, as in, I think it's best to move around a lot. So I'm covering a lot of space. Oops. Just to waste all that damage. A lot of adrenaline. I'm not actually doing that much damage though. Oh, sorry about that. Maybe the star cannon would be good. I haven't tried that yet. It's probably better. It's probably better because you don't need to charge it up constantly. You'll just be shooting. Oh, hey. Not in a good spot to use adrenaline. Okay. I'll try that. That's interesting. And there's a bunch of fragments. Actually, like, quite a lot. You can totally grind up, like, all the fragments you want without even doing the event. New light pet. Sure. That's because I got this. Wait, is this part of the... No. What kind of wings are these? Okay. That's a lot. Anyway, actually, the real reason I did that, I almost forgot. Seal of the Stars has been broken. You can now mine astral ore. Isn't that nice? So astral ore is not too useful, I don't think. I think it's used for like the one armor set that I'm going to try to make, but not really anything else. Yeah. Actually, let's just go straight to the and straight over here. Because there's just a whole... Well, actually, do I want to mine this? Yeah. Oh, that was so difficult. I put so much effort into that. It is fun just to one-shot enemies sometimes. It does burn you a little bit. 491 is probably plenty. Just a guess. That guy dropped super healing potions. What was in this slot? That? Probably. I can make those bars now. Or actually there's a lot of things. I do need chlorophyte. So this set requires night vision helmet, some glass, and the rover drive, which was an item that I used a lot at the very beginning of the playthrough. So that's kind of fitting. And these astral bars can make astral armor, which, like, what is the point of this armor set? Why does it exist? Maybe I'll make this Starveil upgrade. It seems like a kind of small upgrade. I think this used to include the effects of the Charm of Myths. Which, yeah, not getting this anytime soon. Which is a little bit sad. Because Deific Amulet was, like, very nice. But I guess it's kind of overpowered. Just, like, to wrap all of the, like, really strong accessories all into one. That is pretty powerful. Hope Devastation is good. Hope they like made this item actually useful. Because I remember this was like an upgrade path that I went down and I realized that like none of the items were actually effective at all. So they're just kind of disappointing the whole time. So actually, yeah, this is actually just like a very generic material for some reason. Like, oh, here's the staff. Here's a sword. Here's pike. It's like a spear. Here's a gun. Here's a bow. Here's like a dagger thing. Like, these are such generic items for like such an end game, well, relatively end game, like bar. But it's an armor set upgrade, so that's nice. Do I not have any glass? No. So defense goes from 76 to 79. A little bit more. Damage goes from... Okay, 99 is easy to remember. 95. Okay, damage goes down a little bit, but it has a lot of effects. So I get the shield back. That's the main benefit. It's funny. These like stat increases are basically just 10% increased damage to everything that isn't a bow. Just to say that. Like I guess that's kind of like unclear. The shield is super nice because it can protect you from like losing adrenaline. Yeah, it saves more adrenaline. And it only takes 5 seconds to recharge, right? Or I guess 7 seconds. So if you take a hit that does 100 damage, this will take away 50, and then if you don't take another hit for 7 seconds, then you just get it back. So that's like 50 damage you just saved for free. So it's actually like very powerful overall. I mean, a lot of attacks are going to be dealing a lot more than 50 damage. But like, it adds up throughout the course of a whole fight. Anyway, what do we do next? The rest of the pillars? I guess we just go on to Moonlord. Yeah. Or what, how do I upgrade this? Luminite? Yeah. Luminite is used for so much. I guess we just move on to the pillars, yeah. Just get all this done. Now the solar pillar is usually the least favorite, you know. It is annoying. Maybe I should do the vortex pillar next. Oh, that's a fireball. This is kind of an awkward place to fight them. It's like a big hill. I guess I can every once in a while choose to do the stronger shot, kind of like target one particular enemy. Like a big flying creature, perhaps. Hopefully the bit rate isn't too bad. I realize with all the rain and like other effects going on, it might be kind of a low quality. I guess I'll see later. Very soon that a new set of enemies will show up. I think it's at like 50 and then 25 for like the thresholds for new enemies to spawn in. Oh, here's these guys. Be pretty dangerous. They'll just jump at you. They can also deflect projectiles, which I don't even know if that's in the game still. I don't have any like traditional projectiles, so I don't think it even works. But it can be dangerous if they deflect like a 50 damage or 500 damage bullet straight back at you and you just die instantly. That's not very fun. Okay, that's like the meteorite pyramid down there. There's a bunch of new cactus growing in the crater. That's fun. Oh, hey, hello. Someone join the party. I forget if they're even called. Huge worm. Crawlipede? Crawlipede. They're such a bizarre enemy. They have like a lot of health, but they take 10 times more damage. So like, what's even the point? They could just have a tenth of the health and then not take that much more damage. No, I guess it's fun to deal like 10,000 damage in one shot. Yeah, I can try to do that with this weapon. $56,000 damage. That's pretty good. I didn't mean to use that, but I hit them. Suddenly, this is a lot more dangerous. I'm probably just gonna kill the pillar as soon as I can. Nice queen, thank you. Welcome. Welcome in. Fighting the pillars at the moment. Everyone's favorite part of the game. Especially with Calamity, because it makes everything faster for some reason. Maybe I can hit them from a distance. I should this actually work. The problem is like how long is the range of this weapon? Oh, it did actually do quite a lot of damage. Maybe I should have just kept doing that and it would have worked. Clear these enemies up and hopefully not die again. Alright, we're almost ready. Hello, hello, welcome in. Do I want... Hold up, that amulet thing, I guess I wanted to make that, right? What do I have at the moment? Cross necklace. And then no star cloak, so I can actually just fix that right now. Hey dude, I would like a cross necklace, thank you. And that other accessory, because I wanted the sunstone. And while I'm here, I might as well just also buy... you can't buy it? That's fair enough. I can make some new accessories here. Mainly... No, I already made this. This upgrades post doggo. I'm still using this Brand of Confusion. That's the main thing that I want to replace. Even though it is actually still very good. It does feel outdated. So the Celestial Stone into Celestial Shell. This is a pretty good item. I think. I'm fairly confident. And the other one was... Where is it? It should be here. I'm just blind. Did I even buy it? Hello? Star cloak. I think I bought another cross necklace. Yeah. The star, veil, into item that I can hopefully just make right away. Deific amulet. Hopefully this is actually like useful. I don't know if this is like worth replacing one of these. I think this is probably better at the moment. And then eventually I will get an upgrade that lets me replace or combine the wings, right? So the Celestial Tracers, these are wings. They're an upgrade. They're basically the boots and some wings at the same time. So I can get this Postman Lord, right? That'll give me an extra slot to use this. Yeah. I guess we're ready. Vortex, is that? Oh no. Stardust is like right on top of the that little desert house town. That's fun. The Vortex Pillar, which is probably maybe actually my least favorite now, since it actually got buffed. Oh gosh, there's so many. How am I supposed to deal with this? The flying dudes with the shotguns, and they're gone, just like that. The flying dudes with shotguns, they got buffed. They're now like, I think they might move faster, and they can shoot with like a wider angle. And this debuff, which makes you like float around without any control. It's annoying. That's it. I think this weapon is more effective since they're all pumped up anyway. But I like the despawn like instantly. Like the moment they go off screen, they just disappear. Yeah. Why do they do that? See, gone. What? That's so that doesn't feel right. It's actually kind of hard to actually kill enemies. So the moment they go off screen, they just disappear. That doesn't count as a kill. Feels like a bug. Because they're bugs. I guess I should be using that for the free kill every once in a while. And then I just miss. And that also missed. That's cool. There's the big laser dude. Does he also despawn? No. Or actually, yeah, that's a new one. I feel like that big shot, it should have a bigger like AoE. I don't know if I'm just not seeing it, but I feel like it's only ever hitting one enemy. For what feels like should be like a large explosion. And here these guys are. See, they fly up really quickly and then they just shotgun you. I'm good. Oops. Don't mind me. Yeah, I'll get through this eventually. I don't know why this is only happening with this pillar. I don't think I saw it with the others. I'll definitely notice with the Stardust because there's something I'm gonna try out first. See, and then since you can't move vertically, these shotgun guys just have a like free shot. Let's pick up the fragments while I'm here. I guess out of all the fragments, it's most likely that the Vortex ones will give me an upgrade. What do you think? now they're not despawning. Okay. They're just gonna keep coming back because of the larva. Yeah, I'm just gonna be here forever. I guess infinite fragments, right? Infinite experience. Alright, we'll be done with this soon. Not here, not the vortex pillar. I'm just gonna leave this. I need to pick up the fragments though. Just kidding, it's purgatory. Okay, whatever. That like one missing fragment. I can just stay there. I should look at the vortex fragments and see. Okay, I think these are all just shotguns. That's a shotgun. That's basically a shotgun, and this is like a like rapid fire weapon. So like these would be upgrades, especially this one I think is pretty strong. But otherwise not really. I guess the vortex speeder is sort of a rocket launcher, right? Like a little bit. Not really. Does it have an upgrade? Huh. That's interesting. I mean, I already have this, right? So I can just make this when I want it. Yeah, sure. That's nice. So Moonlord though, I'm not excited about that. I've already talked about this plenty of times. I'm not a huge fan of the whole Moonlord thing. You know, I'll get 2 of each. Hopefully it just goes well, you know. Hopefully we just beat them first try and we don't need to think about them. Actually, I don't think it works at all. Because Calamity will make them not spawn these little star cells. Well, this isn't the best weapon to use them on. So they split into these small cells, which then grow back up into the bigger ones. And the bigger ones count towards your kill progress. So you just kind of keep doing this forever. But yeah, I guess eventually they despawn. Calamity says, nope, you're not doing that. Because normally you can do that in vanilla. Oh, these are the massive start guys. Oh gosh, yeah. I think that like secondary attack should have like a much larger AoE. Oh, now these guys are here. Fun time is over. I think they have an even higher fire rates than normal. What are you guys doing here? I think the more I use this weapon, the more I appreciate what it's doing. It's basically really good, just like crowd control, like AoE, you know? But every once in a while you get to fire one really strong projectile that can take out like one particularly strong enemy. Like kind of a mix of good single target damage plus the AoE. I think that maybe its base damage could just be a little bit higher. And maybe the secondary shot should also either deal more damage or have like an AoE. Oh, I got sniped. The way they just keep shooting at you even after you die. Missed. Missed again. Before I summon large monster, let's pick up the rest of these fragments. Try not to die to this one dude. Gosh. Okay. Let's grab those super healing potions. Yeah. Hopefully this takes priority. I'll just get rid of them. Get rid of the greater. Did these Stardust cells or fragments do anything? Starfleet. Can't make that yet. Shroomer, that's a sniper rifle. Hopefully they buffed that weapon because I think it was disappointing the last time I used it. Anyway, I guess we're ready. Yeah. I guess I'll use this weapon. I don't know. Yeah, I'll use this weapon. Oh, I need to keep shooting because of those the leech effect. Oh, I went past my platform. I missed. Okay, you know what? Maybe I don't have the accuracy for that. And this can take care of the leeching, whatever they are. I should have saved the adrenaline for the big shot. Dude, get out. I'm not really counting my shots. I probably should. Yeah, to time that strong one, because I can only do that every like three bursts. The strategy for this fight is to target the two eyes and get them down to low health, and then kill them all at the same time. Target this one. It's probably bad timing. Just barely not able to get that down, but oh, they're all down. They're all down. Okay. Oh, but the homing is still targeting the eyes that aren't there. That's annoying. Of course, the laser is still there, even though the eye should be gone. Doesn't really make sense, but you know, just kind of how it is. I just hit one of the leeches. I think the shield is helping out because I usually recover it before I get hit again. And a lot of the projectiles are just like weak attacks. Random like stray shots. That one. You. Okay, this isn't that bad. As long as nothing crazy happens. Ow. All the eyes are synced up, so they're basically like one eye instead of three. Two less that I have to deal with, really. And I don't think they're doing like the big sweeping laser attack, which is one of my biggest complaints about the normal fight. The fact that they sweep an attack across the entire screen that is sometimes just completely unavoidable. Yeah. So I guess that's a nice fix. Oh wow. Okay, the health bar was lying a bit. They were actually very close to death. That was not that bad at all. That was not that bad at all. Yeah, I beat the game. So, yeah, here's the credits. Just let that go on. Yep, that's cool. Wow, that's a lot of items. Wait, did they just drop every item? Lunar Flare, SDMG, Celebration, Meowmere, Last Prism, Rainbow Crystal Staff. No, no yo-yo. So not every item, but like most of them. Well, I guess that's very generous. Eyeball? Sure. Anyway, new accessory slot on top of the other accessory slot I'm gonna be able to get. So actually, I'll have an extra. New wings. Technically, they're an upgrade, but I'm gonna get other wings anyway. Radiant Crystal, I believe, is for... Yeah, for storage. Which I probably could upgrade. Hollowed? Is Calamity free? Yep. If you have Terraria, you can just get T-Mod Loader. Luminite. So, okay, Luminite... This is quite a lot. Luminite makes this, which oh, this is the really? This doesn't look like it fits in with the rest of them. What is the actual weapon? Not that one. It's this one. Heavy laser rifle. And this. They have the same exact recipe too. Or almost exactly the same. That's weird. Why is there multiple? Here's the endgame one. Oh, did I make this one? I might have forgot to make this. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's get working on some upgrades. First thing that I want to do... actually just make the Luminite. There we go. Make the bullets. They just do a lot more damage. And they're piercing. Storage upgrades. The next storage upgrade requires Brumite, which actually maybe I'll try to get some. There's an island up here, right? Yeah. There's also Stardust fragments that I can see on the map. Grab these. I should be able to reach that with this lights. Yep. Well, I'm just gonna build a house here real quick, just for storage. I might move around a little bit too fast. Will wyverns show up? Probably. Definitely. Maybe worse than wyverns, actually. But hopefully someone moves in and I can get some shroomite stuff. Anyway, I didn't put a light source. I mean, yeah, I'll go check. Suitable housing. Okay. So, the reason I wanted that is because I can make a pickaxe. Let's make the Stardust one, because why not? So with the Stardust pickaxe, what I can do is head up here, just look, explore for a little bit. Unreal Mega Shark. But they dropped some too. Is it, or what is it? Sodium cluster? Yeah. There they are. Here's a new mass. You can mine this for sodium clusters. And down here, it's just luminite. Just a whole lot of luminite. And so I can just do this. And it's all gone. Yeah, that's real convenient. Maybe I abused vein miner too much. maybe just a little bit. I mean, if I had like good mining upgrades, mining speed upgrades, it wouldn't take too long to mine that whole thing. But now I'll have more luminites than I will ever need. Which is nice. I don't need to fight the Moonlord ever again. And actually the celebration. That's actually an potential upgrade. I didn't think about that. Make sure they're not destroying tiles. I've never used this weapon actually. It actually does damage. It's really inaccurate though. But yeah, I'm willing to use this. Sure. Is it an upgrade to this though? I mean, it's probably an upgrade to the Barracuda gun. Outclassed just a little bit. The Super Star Shooter. You know what? Okay, let's do this. I can start favoriting all of the items that I want to make. So with Luminites. We can make so many things. So there's the armor set, right? Vortex armor. I think I want to stick with this because of the shield. And because I just got this upgrade not too long ago, so I don't think this is a huge increase. Plus the set bonus is like stealth damage with like, or like, you know, when you stop moving, you gain, or no, that's true my armor. Vortex is, you can stealth yourself to increase your damage output by a lot, but you move slower, which just kind of sounds bad. Mini nukes. Ah yeah, so we'll destroy tiles. Huge blast radius. What a wonderful item. Just look through these and see what I can make. Shards is a little bit small and kind of hard to see, maybe. So this is all Yuli Bloom, which is post... Isn't this post Providence? I believe it is. Better investments. This is... I love this weapon. It shoots so many bubbles, it's a little bit ridiculous. But I think it's a lot of fun. This Arc of the Elements, best weapon in the whole game. Not in terms of like strength, although it is a strong weapon. It's just like the best weapon in every other aspect. Speed Blaster. The elemental ranged weapon really is an upgrade to the paintball gun. So this Freedom Star. I guess I can't make this yet, but I'm intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued. Shredder. This is a fun weapon. Should I make the... Oh, it's a coin gun, though. Yeah, I don't have any of those items, really. Really, is that it? There's no other upgrades I can make. There was this one, right? Not you. You? Yeah, that's kind of it. I can check over the other weapons. I guess I have this one right. Oh, Rainbow. Yeah. Rainbow Party Cannon. This is like absurdly powerful, isn't it? Yeah, Shadow Spec Bars, that's why. This gets upgraded with Cosmolites. Okay. This, I can make this. So Celestial Tracers. Put that on the list. This is Bloodstone. And actually a Sinus Spirit Essence. This is like the next, like a really like complicated crafting material. This is also the same. This doesn't have an upgrade. This is post Dagu. Okay, so I think we're mostly upgraded. Actually, like way less upgrades than normal. So let's make the wings. Wish I could just make those right away. Celestial Tracers, there we go. So that does mean these are actually like worse wings. If you compare these two, Celestial Tracers have worse stats in some aspects. Better for horizontal speed. Worse acceleration though. Much lower flight time. But, you know, these are boots, so they just give you better movement speed. You know, you're moving around a lot faster, even if it's not for that. Like, the flight time isn't as good. I think it's better compromised because you also get another accessory slot, which I don't even know if I have an accessory to use in place of that. I'll look at these for a bit. I guess I could bring back the Brain of Confusion. These are really so similar, huh? Except it actually looks like the Brain of Confusion is actually just better, because it also gives you the critical strike chance. So, you know what? Yeah, I'll use this. I mean, if it was the Worm Scarf, you'd still be using that, right? That's a pretty good accessory, despite dropping from the Eater of Worlds. So I think I'm happy with these accessories. Oh, I haven't even reforged some of them. I can do that real quick. I probably still want warding. Warding, hasting. Warding. So now warding gives +6 defense. Actually, that feels lower. Did they decrease this? It used to be like +8 or something, right? By the time you got to Moonlord. But a lot of my accessories weren't reforged. That's fine. Yeah, most of them weren't. Warding again. I have so much money, it doesn't really matter too much. This is menacing, which I guess is still okay. I would probably prefer going a glass cannon build, only going for DPS upgrades and not really caring about defensive stuff. It was 10 before, so that's actually quite a big decrease. I guess that's fair. That is a nerf to what I'm talking about right now. It felt like glass cannon strategies didn't really increase your DPS that much. Like, bosses still kind of took the same amount of time to kill, except you just died in like 3 hits instead of like 5 hits, which is like a pretty big difference. Did the mushroom dude show up? Yeah, chocolates arrived. I don't know if I'll have enough flight time actually. No, so far away. Okay, hold up. Just for this one. And I'll grab these mushrooms, why not? Oh, just barely, actually. Hey, dude. I would like an auto hammer. And none of those really matter. What is that? Painting? Roommate bars. What can I make with these? Ultima. Okay, nothing really that important. Except for this. Which I also need to make, a lot of chlorophyte, huh? So maybe I'll just make 2 of those. I don't have an effect plus. Well, okay, what I can do is make the blue chlorophyte storage upgrade. Put that on one of them. And then Luminite. Luminite storage upgrade. And then the, like, Terra storage upgrade. So that is a lot of items. I probably don't need to care about storage space for a while. Yep, all these are wording. And let's make this Starfleet. So I hope you like particle effect. Is that better than celebration? So hold up, let's actually grab the super dummy. So this is the problem with this is that it's inaccurate. It's horribly inaccurate. But there is a boss that's coming up that is like very large, so inaccuracy doesn't actually matter too much. If it's point blank range, which does this have the bonus? No. We're around 4,000 DPS, 5,000. This is also around 5,000, 7,000, 6,000. But it's actually much more accurate. At least like more than this. And it looks like this has a pretty big area of effect too. So let's say that there's multiple of these guys spread out. Okay, so now we're getting actually a kind of similar number, 6,000. This is actually just a much better like area of effect. Okay. In which case, this is probably like completely outdated, right? This is just like not nearly as strong at all. Okay. And this probably is too, which is unfortunate because it's a really fun weapon. Although it's still piercing. I don't really have any other piercing options. Since this lost its piercing, it's mostly just explosion now. So I will keep it. As a trade grind? Just defeated Moonlord, so I guess it's going great. So now we're in that stage of Calamity where it's all different now. Everything's changed. Actually, not really too much, but there's some different stuff going on. So let's head down here. And there's gonna be some new guys showing up. Not you. They're really weak. Mainly some like big guys. You should spawn here. Or maybe this is a bad place to be, I don't know. I guess the main thing I'm saying is the difference between defensive and offensive accessories as a whole. Like Charm of Myth, Deific Amulets, and Brand of Confusion. These all help me not take damage. Or like heal, right? So this is like a huge healing item. Right? So let's look at the I don't have it. Let's actually grab that real quick. Super healing potions, right? So these restore 200 health over 60 seconds. No, we'll do some math. So that's 33, nope. That's 3.3 health per second. But when it's 45 seconds, that's 4.4 health per second. So that's like, I guess actually that's not a huge increase. But for like health potions, it's like a bunch of health all at once. So that can like save you if you're taking a lot of damage all of a sudden. Plus a little bit of extra regen too. This can occasionally dodge an attack that does a ton of damage. And so like who knows how much damage this might prevent you from taking, like 200 damage. This is the iframes, which like that might save you from getting hits too. It's like the wording might be only like a few points less damage, but you know, over the course of the whole fight that might actually add up. But you know, also the accessories are also giving me defensive buffs. I don't know if it's like Debo or if I'm not like... I feel like if you do go a full DPS build, then the bosses like have like crazy damage reduction or something. It feels like you're not actually really doing that much more damage with a DPS build over just going defensive. Like it doesn't really feel that different. I don't know, maybe if you timed it, it would be like a huge difference. There's no new enemy spawning. Maybe this is not the right place to look for them. Maybe further in this direction. Here's a good spot. Anyone gonna show up now? Maybe. Maybe. Possibly. There you are. Unholy Essence. That's a new sprite too. Oh, hey, there you are. Maybe it's a little bit excessive. All the particle effects. These Unholy Essence. What can I make with these? New bullets. I'm not really using any guns right now, so that doesn't really matter too much. Ooh, the new berry. Did I miss one of these, perhaps? I think I already made 2 of them, right? Blood Orange and Miracle Fruit. So this is actually the next one, which is like not too far off, maybe Post Providence. So this summons the next boss. I guess they're kind of a mini boss. I don't know. Oh, this one weapon has 2 upgrades. See, I don't understand this. Because this is quite a complicated item to make. Not really. Actually, it's pretty simple. You have to make the whole upgrade chain again. Like, okay, time to make another mana rose and one of these and one of these, and you can make like both of these. At like the same time. View the Bloom, Divine Geode. Kind of strange, I don't know, to make 2 items so similar. And then, like, nothing else is that important at all. So we're basically just getting these for the summoning item. The AoE is so big, it basically goes through walls. And for this... Don't mind the town music. That's just up there. Oh, that really missed him. Depending on the boss. Well, I guess I'd rather just stick with defensive for all the time. And like researching the boss to see like which one is better. Had to change classes like 4 times. Well, I usually prefer to stick with a single class. Explore some particular like sub-weapon type. Like right now, we're going for like launchers. Starfleet, Celebration, Arc Nova Diffuser, whatever this is. Kind of like miscellaneous ranged weapons. That's the build right now. I think it's more interesting to explore like one specific like weapon subtype. And then you could just do multiple playthroughs. Like let's do a playthrough with only these weapons, let's do one with just bows, just guns, just like I don't know, pick some like subclass. Stick to it for the whole run. I like doing that. Just got a donut. I need like 1 or 2 more guys to show up, not you. Probably still does a lot of damage, even now. Maybe I should have brought a battle potion. Okay, that's enough. Because I'm just ready for the boss like right away. Can't really think of anything else that I want to get right away. I mean, there's actually not really any options. I'm sticking with the armor. I just made these weapons, and they're probably good enough, right? I don't really need this anymore, but I'm still gonna have it. Yeah, I guess that's it. And the reason I have the pylon right here is this area flat and open, good as an arena. I'll actually repair the bridge real quick. Do a little bit of building. Let's move these like this. I can do that. These aren't like too important. Hold on to. This is gonna bother me. Strain that. I mean, this is kind of an unfortunate way to repair the bridge, but I'm mainly just trying to make this a functional arena. Sorry, plants. Got very cool sprites. But I'd rather this be flats. Oh, that actually does hurt. So that flattens out. So now this is the arena. Yeah, this lava takes a while. So this next boss, he got reworked recently, so I'm not like 100% confident with them. We'll see. They have good music though. Already out of the arena. Some of the shots are actually green and they heal you. That's cool. I just ran straight into that explosion. Yo, you can calm down. Not spam the chat, please. Okay, me just standing in a straight line, not dodging the large creature charging at me. Where'd they go? It's over here. Me using my eyes. Okay, we've recovered a bit. I think this is the last one. Oh, yeah, let's not do that. I guess the idea with this rework is that they wanted to make the boss feel more like Providence. More like a tutorial now. Like here's some of the attacks that are gonna be that are part of the Providence fight. Like this attack is similar. The big fireball attack is similar. Yeah, just went straight to that. So. That's a lot of fireballs. Thank you. That was a little too close. Get out of here. So I'm pretty sure that just gives you the summoning item for the next boss. Yeah. I guess I'm ready for that immediately. Yeah, they just charge at you. I think I could have avoided the charges a lot better. Definitely. But it's kind of hard to get used to. Oh man. Alright, let's just go for this. Okay, what time of day it is? Hopefully it's not the buffed version of the fight. This weapon is effective. Providence I have fought so many times. And their fight has remained mostly unchanged, so actually have some practice. It's a little hard to see with this weapon though. Attack. People complained a lot about the attack before it got changed, because these projectiles used to not deal damage, they just took away health, which means that you didn't get any iframes for it, which never was a problem for me. But I guess people complained because they got like hit by a punch, maybe they couldn't dodge very well. I don't know. But I guess it's like, it's fine if they just deal damage normally, because it's weird that they were the exception. Like the one projectile just works differently than everything else. Oops, that was bad. I think the most important thing about this fight is actually paying attention to all the little fireballs everywhere. The damage they do, oh, that's bad timing for Adrenaline. It can kind of be hard to notice how many projectiles there are, and the ones that are sitting on the floor. I guess on the platform. I guess you're supposed to be targeting the Guardians here. But this weapon has such a large AoE, it's gonna hit them anyway. So I don't really need to care about that. I gotta hit it a few more times than I should have. There's the last one. Okay, that was bad. Missed the healing. Holy flames burn away at your wings. My favorite mechanic, reducing flight time of your already not very good flight time wings. Not a huge deal for this fight, but oh no. Please die sometime very soon. Come on. Really? Okay, I guess that's my fault. It's nighttime right now. Providence is stronger during the night. And I took too long. Or I guess I just started the fight at a bad time. Oh, I had the wrong accessories too. That would have probably helped. I always do that. Okay, well, should be fine this time. Am I out of potions? I guess so. Hey dude, I'd like to just buy all the potions. That's not really necessary. Oh, I'm poor. I guess these do cost a lot, huh? You can take that. It's fine, I won't need to buy any more. And each of these bosses drop like a few platinum each. You can't get too far away from them either. It's not really a problem since they move really fast, so I don't really see why that's necessary. I guess for some of the bullet hell phases, like it's a lot easier if you move further away. So they're mainly preventing that. great timing. Let me just get stuck in this building. Slide timing is a problem though. When you're using it to dodge, if you just run out all of a sudden, you can't like jump over something that you might have, dodge otherwise. Didn't know the green orbs were healing. After these guys. These two have a lot more health than the other one. Okay, last one. And it won't randomly become night this time. Yeah, we're good. We're chilling. That was unfortunate. Didn't lose adrenaline though. Call it drops in a little box. That's Providence. Wow, oh, they got buffed, that's why. Like, these guys used to be so weak, but yeah, defeating the boss makes them a lot stronger. That's a cool bow. Pretty weak. Because I don't even know what arrows I was using. These guys. Yeah, I guess this is pretty good, and it's an upgrade to the Charm of Myths. I need to fight Ravager again though, which is never fun. But also, right. So we got a few things. This Rune of Kos, or Kos. Rune of Kos. This summons bosses, and they're actually kind of difficult. So, also this. Is this an upgrade to this? I guess it is, isn't it? Just like a few less debuffs, but like probably more relevant debuffs too. Yeah, I guess so. Oops, nice dash. It is a faster dash. Yeah, wording is still just +6. I wonder if it does ever increase ever again. And these divine geodes, they let you make this armor set. A tank? tigers, yeah. Is this like from the traveling merchant? Well, I probably won't be able to make that then, but that's a funny item. Just the whole tank. And this too, I guess. But this Eula Bloom, yeah, this is used for quite a lot. So let's just go mining right now. Just throw all this away. Grab some potions. Not you. Mining potion. Splunker, yeah. So it is in the jungle, right? Yes. So also, also, Providence has this interesting mechanic where you can fight them in the underworld and in the hollow, and they have slightly different mechanics in each biome, and they also drop different items. I believe in the hollow they drop wings. It's wings, right? And so you're gonna eventually need to fight them in both. I usually just fight them in Underworld because it's a much larger arena. You have like this whole, I mean, even here you have all the space to work with. Whereas in the hollow, it's like surface hollow is like this big. this little space, this is all I get, and maybe like this area right above it, but yeah, more convenience. The other place. Let's also use this. So mining, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Right? We're playing Terraria. Here's the new ore that you can go mine. But like, is mining really all that interesting post Moonlord? You have like such crazy mining speed. You basically could just tunnel through the entire world if you want, and none of the enemies are going to be dangerous to you at all. Really, like hard mode jungle. I guess the plague enemies are like the most recent threat, but they're really not that dangerous compared to like post-Moonlord bosses. So kind of just like digging tunnels, going from ore vein to ore vein. But I guess without any of this, what would there be? What would you do post-Moonlord? Just go from boss to boss. Hey, dude. Fight this boss, get upgrades. Fight the next boss, get upgrades. Just do that repeatedly. Hello? Not taking damage anymore? Right, like I mean, that's kind of how it is already. You kind of do just go from boss to boss. None of the enemies are really that dangerous. And I don't even really know how you would make enemies dangerous other than just giving them crazy amounts of health and damage. Right. But it's still like, Calamity is mostly known for the boss fights, because it's not like too bad if they're like the main thing that you're doing in the end game. But it's something that I've said many times about Terraria and with mods, is that I think that the early game is actually the more interesting part, because there's a whole world to explore. You know, you're going from biome to biome, you're like actually looking for chests that drop items. Enemies are actually dangerous to you. You can't just fly everywhere or tunnel through everything that you want to. I mean, you can, but it's much slower, so you don't want to. You know, once you get to hard mode, you don't really need to explore the world anymore. Only new areas are like the hollow, or I guess like underground corruption and hollowed, and like jungle temple, you know. But there's no like environmental reasons to explore, really. It's just the new enemies that are really interesting. But then like post Moonlord, it's like, okay, you've explored the entire world and you've done it over again for like hard mode. Now what? Right? And Calamity's answer is just to add a bunch of bosses, and basically becomes a big boss rush. But I think that there's potentially more value in the early game exploration. And like discovery without like being so overpowered that it's like trivial to do everything except the boss fights. Except, yeah, there's not really any space in the early game to like add new content, right? Because if you really want to, you can like get through most pre-hard mode content in like a few hours. It's like if you put a lot of effort into the early game content for your mod, then you could probably just skip over it real quick. Especially if you have like other mods enabled. So it's like a complete game rework. It probably wouldn't work very well. And that's what I'm hoping for with Terraria 2. That they really, also this was completely unnecessary. Mining that much. But, I hope that they put a little bit more effort into the early game. Or that hard mode, if there is still hard mode, there probably will be. That will unlock more new biomes that actually have, like, a reason to explore, right? Like, we've seen little bits of teasers for, like, what the world might look like, sort of, a little bit. It's like, they're definitely focusing on, like, the world and its biomes and stuff, so I hope, like, some of those areas are locked off behind hard mode, so that there's actually new things to explore. I think that maybe something that they could have done, kind of like the Plaguebringer, like the mini boss Plaguebringer, not the main boss that you summon in with the item, but the one that just kind of spawns in randomly. Maybe that kind of thing. Just like random, like really strong enemies that just kind of show up in like this little mini boss fight. Because there's like the armored diggers, those are post moon, right? There could be the bird, what's it called? Dragon Folly. There could be like small. I mean, maybe there are. Maybe that's actually already a thing. So what can I make with this actually? New pickaxe, okay. New food. Maybe laser rifle. And also this one, right? Yeah, Freedom Star. Oh, I should use this. Needler? Oh gosh, I have to like farm for this though. Unless I already have it for some reason. No. But this weapon, I really like this weapon. From Gollum. I didn't get it, I just totally forgot about it. Even existing. Oh yes, the plasma rifle. The magic weapon, of course. I guess it's fair, like the laser rifle. But yeah, let's try to make this. Maybe it's like really bad, but you know, I'm open for experimentation. And I guess the armor set. Yeah, I need more of these geodes. Let's make a new pickaxe. I guess I'll wait on this because I'd rather use the geodes on something else. How many do I have? 36. That's definitely not enough. For the armor set, no. Just barely not. Actually, no, is it exactly enough? Yeah, that's funny. So I need to do the fight just for the 25 life. Is that worth it? I mean, I guess, but that would take kind of a while, and I think I would like to make more progress. So this is like mainly what I'm talking about with the wings. This is like a huge upgrade over these wings. Better horizontal speed, better acceleration. Okay, slightly worse acceleration. Much higher flight time. And plus 15 defense. Like, that's pretty significant. But I think I do have to stick with these still. And these like continue to be upgraded, so yeah. This, can I just make this right away? Yeah, that's funny. And then this one I need to like make the schematic for, so hold up, let's do this again. totally forget which one I have now. Display? Do I have the advanced display? This is the best part of Calamity when you're just looking through crafting recipes. I guess magic storage does help a lot. And then this is the... How many batteries we got? Not that many, actually. Maybe I should place the rest of my power things, whatever these are. Hopefully that's enough, because you need a bunch of those batteries to fight what is almost the final boss. Second to last, or last boss, whichever one you want to fight. Exomex. Which is a whole situation that I'll talk about later. Oh, I guess this is a new armor set, right? Yeah, I'm sure it's better. Anyway, try out this new weapon. I need to charge it first. Oh, rifle. Did I make this and then put it in the charging station and just forget to take it out? Yep. Oh, cool weapon. It has a really annoying side effect, so I don't think I would want to use it. This weapon is charging. Yep. It's like the charge, whatever it's called. Right, that's pretty powerful. It is in fact a ranged weapon. It's basically the same as that other magic weapon, but it's ranged instead and slightly stronger. So it just had no reforge at all. I'm poor. I need money. Gives less HP, really? Well, I'm not too bothered about that. This might cause some problems. Wow, new personal best. Let's do this for a little bit for some money. Does this work? Yeah, technically it does. Does this work? Is it hitting the pierce cap and then like just getting rid of the laser? That's funny. Like all the drones flying out immediately. Anyway, that should be some... Should be something. Oh, a Kratos. That's such a rare item for... What, isn't that good? Okay, 4 platinum actually isn't really too much, but I guess it didn't take too long to get it. I guess I'm just like used to just reforging everything I have and hoping that it's okay, Unreal. Yeah, I guess that's pretty strong, isn't it? It's also like a piercing weapon. It does have this charge though, which is kind of annoying. I have to keep putting it in here. Also, I learned how to make new things. Does that include a heavy laser rifle? It does. Also, get out of here. Another one I'll need to charge. So grab these batteries. I am holding on to them. Also, that's a cool effect on the dash. It's nice. His heavy laser rifle. I think this is a good weapon, right? I guess the whole point of these weapons is that they're unique. You know, you need to charge them. You need to like do the research. But a lot of time, it's like a lot of effort to put into getting a weapon that might not be very good at all. Oh wow. See, and now the problem is this is just kind of weak. 3,000 DPS. 4,000, 5,000 maybe. Okay, but this is better, right? At least when it charges up. Or this. Yeah. That just isn't very good. And then it's voltage, whatever. Guess I can also make that. Do I want to make this though? I would need to farm enemies in the jungle and then farm golem for a weapon that might not be good, and that requires musket balls actually. So never mind. I don't know, probably not. I just got some weapons. What we can do before the stream ends, I want soon. I'm still poor. I can't even really afford these. Goblin tea. Oh, hold up. I know what the solution is. Where are you? Just checking every island. Are they on some island? Do I even have them? Oh, they're probably in here. In the, like, hotel, yeah. Thank you for the 32 platinum. That's where all the money was. I think that guy gives you back money that you spent on the Goblin Taker, at least some portion of it. I guess we're ready. Yeah. Can I even make it up there though? Nope. That's annoying. Gravitation potion. Low-tech way of getting up here. Now this fight is annoying, personally. So it's low gravity up here, and you need to fight them up in the sky. Well, hopefully it goes well. actually stronger. Great use of adrenaline there. I feel like I'm way faster than my grappling hook, so it's like not even very effective. Oh, there we go. Ow. I think this weapon should be good now. Bad dash. Not you. Gravity normalizer potion. That sounds great. I'm not a huge fan of Stormweaver. I don't know what else to say. I think they're kind of strange somehow. Just having to fight them up here brings them down a little bit. You can't use any of your other arenas. You have like low gravity to deal with. I guess not anymore, right? Maybe I should do this on the floating island. There's gonna be some land to work with. Get rid of these. And sorry, this guy's probably gonna die. Not like he's important anyway. So the first phase, you're basically just spinning in circles. I think that's what it is in the pattern. Let's see if I can get some good damage with this. Not really, actually. I think this was still better. Or maybe the Starfleet. No, actually, Celebration is the strongest option here. Somehow. Ow. Yeah, the very fast dash that just kind of happens randomly. Not a huge fan of that. Or these random projectiles that come down from the sky. So we gotta be ready to do the dash. The iframes. 7 seconds of slow. Oh hey, I didn't notice you there. I'm very low on health. Okay, yeah. I'll have to run out of all my potions. Actually, you know what? Who cares about the potions? I can do the fight as many times as I need to. Oh, okay. Bad move. If you go down, you know what? Sure. See what happens. seem that different. Yeah, they didn't change at all. I guess they changed that, but I think this boss used to be, they used to become enraged when you left the sky, and they went like significantly faster. I wish that dash had a little bit of telegraphing to it. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. Maybe it's like a consistent time. Yep, there's the dash. Just gotta react to it, I guess. Why didn't they back here? No? Just got tired? Some tornadoes? Honestly, I just kind of felt confused about that whole thing. Armored shell, armored core. Not yet. Cosmolite for this weapon. We can upgrade the Megalodon soon. That was a really fun weapon. And we can actually upgrade this right away. Let's make that. So this is Vortex Beater. I was gonna make that earlier. Or I said I was gonna make it later, actually. Can I just make it right away? Illegal gun parts. I guess I don't have those. Oops, sorry about that. Bit of a habit of accidentally blowing everything up. Yeah. There we go. Hold up. Am I understanding this correctly? Also, this rope is just annoying down here. All right. So it doesn't touch anything for 2 seconds. If it touches something, including a weapon or an enemy, I assume, it's weak. But otherwise, it's quite strong. Is it quite strong, actually? Now I kind of want to test this on this Port Destroyer again. I keep missing. Well, it is certainly strong. It's kind of hard to see if you're not hitting something, though. It does just shoot regular bullets, too. I guess that's pretty strong. But I'm not here to use shotguns. I think this is just so difficult to use. Like, it does an explosion all the way over there. The DPS isn't even, like, crazy. Funny weapon, though. Yeah, I guess we just move on to the other ones. So we can just head straight down here. Fight this guy. So use this weapon. This is probably the best option I have. This guy's very hungry. Just wants to eat you. Oh, okay. That's done. Twisting Nether. Magic weapon, isn't? I think this weapon used to have like a ranged variant. Anyway, the last one is apparent. Okay, so I've acquired some information. But apparently there's a structure deep beneath the dungeon. It's like here. Is it? So hold up. This is what I've discovered of the dungeon so far. Would it be like here or would it be like here? Well, we can find out. The deepest part of it. Okay, the deepest part of what? The dungeon? So like here maybe? Or I've probably not uncovered the entirety of the dungeon. So I'm just gonna go right below where the dungeon is, which is pretty much a good spot. Slice of cake. We're just gonna go. See if we find anything. They aligned. Oh, okay. That's kind of weak, actually. They barely move. Why did he get an announcement? Well, so far no dungeon at all. Well, here we are. Let's just dig here. if I can find any more dungeon deeper than this part, because this is the deepest that I've seen. I guess it goes like right here. This is just a spike pit. More dungeon here. Oh, here we are. This does connect up. It's like way off to the side. I do need ectoplasm. I have a bunch of junk in my inventory. I want to get one of the new drops, what it's called, necroplasm, just to see what it makes. I will need to come back here for the next, or one of the next bosses. So this is, I don't know when this got added, but I've never seen this before. Books. Yeah. This is a nice arena though. I guess that's the point, right? So something that Calamity has been doing recently, I can just dig down from above. That'd probably be the best option, now that I know where it is. But Calamity has done this thing where it's giving you some arenas to work with. So like the temple usually gives you the arena already, but Calamity just expands it. So without Calamity, it's usually not this big, this square. So the Golem arena is better. Here's the Plantera arena. Calamity just gives you this. I built a platform here, but this is really convenient for... And it also gives you the Plantera bulbs just to spawn it in, right? So easy Plantera fight here if there's a nest nearby, a hive or one of these, yeah, beehive. You can fight Queen Bee. You can fight like any jungle boss in here. That's really convenient. I guess here, this is the Queen Bee arena, right? There's a few spawners, which is actually kind of a bad thing. You might accidentally spawn in a few of them at the same time. But here's a nice Queen Bee arena. I guess there's some bosses here, right? So this is like the arena for that, for those Legacy bosses. There's this for Providence. I like to fight Providence here. I also fought the Cygnus, right? I guess if you wanted to, you could bring Wall of Flesh here. This is kind of a pre-made arena for that too. And then here's the arena, since there's two bosses that we're gonna fight in the dungeon. So this is really nice for that, because it used to have to like find a spot and like dig it out, and it's really annoying. So I'm glad this is in the game. I don't know where this was added though, because I've never found this. I guess I never really care about exploring the entire dungeon, right? But I guess let's just go and do that fight. Hey guys, I don't want to fight you ever again. And I hope I can fight a better weapon for Doggo, because I don't think any of the weapons that I have right now are going to be good enough. Or really just like... Oops, I went way too far. Like, regardless of the damage output, I feel like just hitting the guy is going to be kind of a pain. So here is like the middle. And game mining speed. A little crazy. Alright, here we are. might be a little bit of water. Actually, that's not a big deal. You know, let's just do this. Let's give this a try. I'm doing really bad. I kind of threw like a lot. Oh, let's grab some potions. Not like that's gonna make a difference, but a donut too. Why not? Distorted. You know what? That will help. I don't know why they gave you the distorted debuff during like a bullet hell fight. A bullet hell attack with all the lasers you have to dodge. Kind of devious. I think this will be the last boss I fight. Save doggo for later. But I'm not a huge fan of this fight. At least it's not one of the older versions where it really sucked. But the problem that I have is that the position of all of his dark energies are relative to the boss. And the boss tries to stay in a specific position relative to you. So as you dodge, as you try to move to dodge the dark energy, they move with you. Right? Isn't that a weird way to do it? Welcome to the stream. I'm getting destroyed by this boss right now. I kind of prefer this fight when it was just the biggest form of them that you can fight. Let's give this a few more tries. It's not too awful. It's not horrible. Just a bit weird to get used to. Maybe I should not move if possible. See, it's so weird to dodge these. You're bad? What about my bad? There we go. I'm like almost dead already. just the random dark energy coming in from off screen super fast. Bad time to dash. Just taking damage immediately, that's fun. Ah. Okay. I am bad. This is a skill issue. Maybe the problem is that the whenever the boss like does a big movement, maybe because I do a big movement, they're trying to follow me. Then all the dark energy just like follows you or follows the boss, and they'll just like move suddenly at the same time. It's like weird to get used to that. It also pulls on your movement in a weird way. Not really a fan of bosses that mess with your movement mechanics, but whatever. I guess it's thematic. Not a good place to go. Not a fan of that. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm throwing again. thing with adrenaline is good. Not really when they're all spread out though. Oh, there's another one? Really? Another phase? Yeah, good job. First move. Okay. Not a fan of that boss, but... Oh, that's cool. Ancient Godslayer armor. Okay, well, the next boss that I would fight is also in the dungeon. The Poltergeist. You fight enough of these guys for the Necroplasm and you get some stuff from this. Not really any other useful items I can make with this. Okay, this boss takes a little bit of time to activate, but that won't be a problem then. It's nice. It's nice to have an arena. That fight would have been worse if this arena wasn't here already. But all these bookcases or these these shelves, I might get rid of these. Actually, I probably will get rid of these. Almost definitely. Sniper rifle. That's why I wanted to make that Oh, there's two weapons now? Actually, I think there always were. Anyway. Just head back. I might be able to finish Calamity next stream. I mean, okay. There's 6 bosses left, but that includes, you know, some of the more difficult bosses in the whole mod. So I don't know, maybe. I'll try. I didn't expect this guy to take a while. I think they're just kind of annoying. Maybe I prefer that fight if he was just stationary and all the orbs moving around in that pattern were just something that you needed to dodge around. The fact that they were also moving with the boss just is all over the place, you know. It's like if a bullet is coming at you and you dodge the bullet, but the bullet dodges with you and you still get hit by it, you know. It's just really awkward to try to figure that out. And then getting some of the bullets is that debuff that mess with their movements. That's just kind of cruel. I don't know. I guess they're fine. But yeah. Soon, looking at these weapons, Starmada, that's somewhat soon. I need to fight this guy again. Starmageddon. See, this is another thing. There's multiple weapons like this where there's 2 upgrades that are very similar. It's interesting that they do that. This is late game. This is just as it is, and so is that. So yeah, next time. How's it going? We just defeated Ceaseless Void, and I don't like him. I'm not a fan of this boss. And I'm also ending the stream. Sorry. I will stream Calamity next week, I guess. Yeah. And maybe I'll be able to finish these last few bosses. Some of the more well-known ones. Doggo, right here. And I have some things to say about these bosses. They might have been reworked, especially Doggo. They might have a new sprite, maybe. I don't know. I can't completely confirm or deny that, but we'll see. We'll find out. I mean, actually, this boss, I don't really care about this boss at all, so I might just skip them. Betsy, I need to go back and do Betsy, I guess, if I want to have these all complete. And Dragonfall, usually I just do this before I'm ready for Yaron. We'll see, but yeah. We'll be back with Calamity in about a week. So thanks everyone for watching. See ya.